Welcome to the Rudick Report. Today is Friday, December 19th, 2025. So let's talk about money and why so many people are feeling discouraged right now. Some investors have been buying XRP consistently day after day, month after month, year after year, yet they're watching the price of it dip down and wondering, hey, did I make the right decision? Am I crazy for believing in XRP? Well, here's something that the wealthy people already know. The moment you feel exhausted is often the moment you're being shaken out of your future gains. While retail investors panic and social media screams, XRP will never hit $3, it's a scam coin, the whales, the people with deep pockets and long-term visions, are quietly accumulating more than ever. They're buying when the fear is the loudest. And that should make you think, why are the wealthiest loading up on the exact prices retail investors are scared of and selling at? This isn't about predictions, it's about perspective, understanding the psychology and strategy that builds generational wealth. People aren't scared because XRP or crypto has failed or losing its value. They're scared because they're tired. Sideways markets always wear people down. The slow growth wears people down. And XRP dipping under $2 wears people down. And most people don't quit during a crash. They quit during boredom, during the waiting season. And wealth isn't always built in excitement. It's built in quiet seasons when nothing seems to be happening and patience feels impossible. Think about it logically. If XRP were worthless, why are institutions and whales buying it at every single dip? Wealthy people don't accumulate assets they believe are finished. They accumulate when retail is blinded by fear. So this isn't a collapse, it's a transfer. And it's one of the greatest wealth transfers in history. And it's happening right now. While fear convinces people to sell their future, the whales and institutions are gobbling it all up. The retail sector wants excitement. Whales want and they wait for exhaustion. Retail wants those green candles and whales want the discounts. Retail buys at the top of the fear of missing out. Whales buy at the bottom out of discipline. Retail fears the dip while whales are feeding on it. And the whales aren't emotional either, they're strategic. Retail checks portfolios every 10 minutes, and the whales think of decades into the future. And whales love moments like this, when the market dips and social media turns negative, and retail dumps out of frustration. Every time retail sells, the whales are saying, hey man, thanks for that long-term position, and I got it way cheaper. If whales believed these assets were going to zero, they wouldn't be buying millions during uncertainty. They wouldn't be quietly accumulating while retail cries. So the whales aren't stupid, they're patient. Retail isn't stupid either, but they're emotional. And emotions destroy wealth. Every single wealth transfer in history happened during moments of fear and fatigue. Right now, liquidity is shifting globally, and retail sentiment is low. Yet the whales and institutions are accumulating assets like XRP without hesitation. And why is that? Because they understand something retail forgets. The price is not the truth. Positioning is the truth. Fear causes people to sell. But behind the scenes, accumulation is silent and steady. So here's the hard truth. Your nervous system, your emotions affect your money more than your portfolio does. If you're anxious, impatient, or fearful, you sell at the bottom, you chase hype, and sabotage your wealth journey. Not because you're wrong about the asset, but because survival mode makes you react emotionally instead of strategically. Sideways markets feel like torture. Boredom feels like danger, but wealthy people regulate their emotions. They know the markets don't build wealth. Emotional discipline does. If times are tight, don't sell off the very assets that could change your financial future. Selling your assets to solve a short-term problem is like chopping down a fruit tree because you're hungry today. Protect your tree. Protect your future. So the bottom line is, this is not a moment of collapse. It's a moment of transition. A moment that will separate those who stay positioned and those who panic. Don't let fear rob you. Don't let impatience sabotage you. Stay calm, stay strategic, stay positioned. Because when the dust settles, The people who held their conviction, not the clutter, will be the ones who win. Until next time, this is the Rudick Report.